Good morning, children. How are you? I hope you all are fine and healthy at your homes. Today we will start chapter number 23 from your book Grammar Way, and your chapter name is punctuation. We will study about so many types of punctuations in this chapter. Okay, tell me from which word we understand the correct meaning of a sentence. From which word? That is full stop. From full stop we know about the correct meaning of the sentence. When we misuse the full stop, when we misuse this full stop, the meaning of a sentence is not understood and meaningless sentence is created. Okay, tell me which mark used at the end of the sentence. That is full stop. Full stop is used at the end of the sentence. Which mark express sudden feelings of surprise, joy and sorrow? Which mark used to show the sudden feeling, surprise, joy and sorrow? It is exclamation mark. Exclamation mark show the surprise, sorrow and joy in a sentence. Okay, tell me which letter used for proper nouns. Proper nouns, capital letter. Capital letter is used for proper noun, for some special things. Okay, this is the punctuation. So to more about this chapter, to more about the punctuation mark, let's read this chapter. Okay children, this is your chapter 23, punctuation. We will study about punctuation mark in details in this chapter. Number one is the full stop. The full stop or period is used at the end of a sentence, a command or a request. For example, Rakesh sings well. Statement, pick up your bag. Command, please leave the door open. Request. The full stop is used to separate hours from minutes and in decimal fractions. For example, the plane took off at 9:30 in the evening. 7.5% of the total amount was deducted as discount. The full stop is generally omitted when the abbreviation ends with the final letters of the word abbreviated or when the abbreviation is well recognized. For example, Mrs. Dutt arrived this morning. The UN is making efforts to maintain peace worldwide. The full stop is used in websites and email address also. For example, www.university.com, vinay79@gmail.com. Next is question mark. The question mark is used after a direct question or a question tag. For example, where are you going? Where are you going? You have completed your work, haven't you? The question mark is not used after an indirect question. The customer asks the manager if his complaint had been registered. Next is exclamation mark. The exclamation mark is used after words, phrases and sentences that express sudden feelings of surprise, joy, sorrow, wish, hope, etc. For example, bravo, you spoke really well. This is the exclamation mark. How delightfully warm the sun is. The exclamation mark may be used after a sudden order. For example, get out. We don't want you here. Next is capital letter. Capital letters are used for proper nouns like names of persons, places, cities, countries, days of the week, months of the year, festivals, business houses, colleges, schools. For example, Priya, India, Indus, December, Christmas, modern school. Capital letters are used for the first letter of the first word of every sentence. For example, the school is closed today. Capital letters are generally used at the beginning of each line of poetry. The woman was old and ragged and grey, and bent with the chill of the winter's day. The street was wet with a recent snow, and the woman's feet were aged and slow. Capital letters are used at the beginning of quotations and interjections. For example, he said, comma, inverted comma, a rolling stone gathers no moss. Hooray, bravo, we have done it. This is the capital letters. Capital letters are used for all the words in the titles of stories, articles, essays, etc., except the articles, prepositions, and conjunctions. For example, Emma by Jane Austen, A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. Capital letters are used for the official names of government offices and titles of officials of high rank. For example, the Ministry of Human Resources, the Chief Election Commissioner. Capital letters are used for the letters in abbreviation. For example, NASA, DRDO. Capital letters are used for nouns and pronouns referring to God, Lord Almighty. Next one is the comma. The comma is used to separate words in a series. For example, Arun was cheerful, talkative, hardworking, and sincere. I asked the greengrocer to get me some tomatoes, carrots, potatoes, and onions. The comma is used to separate short phrases that go together in pairs. For example, experienced or inexperienced, qualified or unqualified. Everybody appeared for the interview. The comma is used to separate short clauses. For example, how Sheila managed to read so much, how she keeps herself so well informed, is a mystery to all of us. The comma is used to separate a word or a group of words to address a person at the beginning or sometimes at the end of a sentence. For example, Mona, can I ask you for a favor? Can I ask you for a favor, Mona? The comma is used before the introduction of direct speech, after the reporting verb. Naveen said, comma, inverted comma, I am writing an article for the school magazine. The comma is used to mark off expressions or words from the rest of the sentence. Mehak had been overworking. In fact, she has been complaining of a headache for the past few days. The comma is used to separate a non-defining relative clause for the rest of the sentence. Linda, who has lovely brown eyes, is the team leader. Nagpur, which is known for oranges, is a hot city. The comma is used to separate the if clause from the rest of the sentence. For example, if you need any further help, please let me know. The comma is used to separate expression like however, nevertheless, of course, yes, no. For example, he was unwell, nevertheless, he remained cheerful. The comma is also used to separate question tags. Manish appeared for the test, didn't he? Next is apostrophe. The apostrophe is used to denote the possessive case of nouns. Priya's dress, Manish's book. The apostrophe is used to denote the possessive of a plural noun that ends with in s. The girls dance, the knives handles. The apostrophe is used to denote the omission of a letter or letters. There's nobody here. The apostrophe is used to form the plurals of letters, figures. Divide 4 eighths by 2 fourths. Mind your P's and Q's. Next is inverted comma. Inverted commas. Inverted commas are used to indicate the beginning and end of direct speech. Nitish said, comma, inverted comma, I am meeting my friend in the evening, comma, inverted comma, close. Inverted commas are used to emphasize a word in a sentence. For example, what does the word peculious means? We use single inverted commas to denote the name of ship, an essay, or a poem. For example, The Listeners is a poem written by Walter de la Mare. Next is semicolon. The semicolon is used to connect two independent clauses not joined by a coordinating conjunction. For, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. For example, Mysore and Bangalore are important cities in Karnataka. Mysore is calm and peaceful. Bangalore is busy and bustling with activity. The semicolon is used to separate the main clause when the subordinate clause that follows begins with nevertheless, therefore, moreover, otherwise, also, still, so, etc. For example, the story was uninteresting. Moreover, the language was unimpressive. The semicolon is used to connect two closely related ideas. For example, traveling broadens your outlook. It enriches your personality. This is semicolon. The semicolon is used to avoid confusion in internal punctuation. Next is colon. The colon is used to introduce a list of items. For example, many programs were held to commemorate the Founders' Day, cultural programs, fairs and carnivals, quiz shows and music concerts. The colon is used to introduce a quotation or a formal statement. For example, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam said, creativity is the key to success in the future. The colon is used to indicate that the statement before the colon will be further explained. For example, the children looked up to their parents. Their parents were patient and understanding. The colon is used to separate units of time and ratio. For example, 6:10 p.m. 7:8. The hyphen. The hyphen is used to connect parts of a compound noun. For example, sister-in-law, 1/4. The hyphen is used in writing compound numbers. For example, 21, 99. The hyphen is used in compound adjectives, a 4-story building. The hyphen is used in separating prefixes from proper nouns. For example, mid-September. Next is ellipsis. Ellipsis is used to show that you have omitted some words. For example, Hamlet asked whether it was a noveler to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune or to take arms against a sea of troubles. In the sentence above, word in the mind have been omitted from the quote. We also use ellipses in informal writing or in fiction to show a pause. Neha can see, forget it, consider it unsaid. So this is your chapter about punctuation. So this is your homework. Write 2 examples of each punctuation mark. So there are so many examples in your book, in your textbook. So write only 2 examples of each punctuation mark. There are so many punctuation mark. Write 2 examples. This is your homework. You have to write down in your English second notebook. Okay, have a nice day. Thank you very much.